Before listening to the latest news, subscribe to the channel, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon. The Chicago Bears may have quietly discovered a hidden gem in their defensive lineup, one that could help neutralize a growing threat in today's NFL: scrambling quarterbacks. As mobile quarterbacks become more common in the league, defenses are being stretched in ways that traditional schemes struggle to handle. The Bears, however, may have found a new wrinkle to counter that threat, and it comes in the form of rookie linebacker Ruben Epolit II. While fans were having fun online joking that the Bears' training facility stairway looks like something out of Harry Potter, what's brewing under those stairs is far more serious: the birth of a possible defensive cheat code. Epolit, a Day 3 draft selection, might not be a household name yet, but the energy surrounding him is growing fast. Though he's unlikely to start the season as LB1 or LB2, and possibly not even LB3, his elite speed, athleticism, and role-specific fit are making waves behind the scenes. During OTA sessions and minicamp, Ruben impressed coaches with his quick reads, sideline-to-sideline burst, and discipline against mobile QBs. He's not the biggest name on the roster, but his skill set matches a problem the Bears have historically struggled with, and that's mobile quarterbacks who extend plays with their legs. Look at the upcoming slate for Chicago: J.J. McCarthy, Dak Prescott, Geno Smith, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, and Jordan Love. All of them bring mobility as a major part of their game. These aren't just scramblers, they're threats who can change games if they're not spied properly. This is where Ruben Epolit II steps in. If you dig into the defensive trends under new Bears defensive coordinator Dennis Allen, especially his days with the New Orleans Saints, one thing becomes clear: mobile quarterbacks gave him trouble. Part of the issue was aging personnel, and another part was scheme rigidity. But with this new Chicago unit, there's a clean slate, and Allen is expected to tweak his system with faster, more flexible players like Epolit. Now let's move on to the new news. Epolit brings something rare to the linebacker position: track-level speed. At his Maryland Pro Day, he clocked a blistering 4.39 seconds in the 40-yard dash, numbers more common in wide receivers than linebackers. Some scouts had him closer to the low 4.4s, but regardless, it's elite. That kind of burst can completely change the way a defense handles rushing quarterbacks. This speed makes him an ideal spy linebacker, someone who shadows the quarterback, keeping them in check when plays break down. In a world where offensive coordinators love to stretch defenses thin with RPOs, bootlegs, and broken play extensions, the ability to match a QB's speed sideline to sideline is invaluable. In his own words during off-season workouts, Epolit emphasized his focus on understanding tempo, recognizing moments to attack, and adjusting to the professional pace. It's all about understanding the tempo and how to use it, when to use it, and when not. I've been able to gauge that over these 6-7 weeks. Now it's time to go full speed. That attitude, combined with his physical gifts, has Bears insiders quietly buzzing. The truth is, Epolit might not need to wait long to carve out a real role. With former linebacker Jack Sanborn now in Dallas, and the strong side linebacker Sam L.B. position wide open, Ruben has a real shot to rise. Even if he doesn't grab a starting role out of the gate, there are indications the coaching staff has a package of plays designed around him. Whether it's third and long situations, read option containment, or red zone flexibility, Epolit could be deployed like a defensive chess piece. And if he doesn't fill that Sam role full-time, another possibility has emerged: Kyler Gordon. With 740 snaps last year and appearing on 69% of defensive plays, Gordon has the versatility to drop back into coverage or attack downhill. In a pinch, he could rotate into linebacker snaps. But that's not ideal. The Bears would rather see Epolit rise to the occasion. This all ties into Dennis Allen's transition to a more aggressive man-to-man scheme in Chicago. Past Bears defenses under Matt Eberflus and coordinators like Vic Fangio, Chuck Pagano, and Sean Desai relied heavily on zone coverage. That scheme worked in some ways, but it was less effective against mobile quarterbacks who could exploit soft pockets in the coverage. Allen's new blueprint is bolder. The Bears will still run a 4-3 base, but the switch to man coverage means every player must hold their ground individually, and chasing scrambling quarterbacks from behind won't cut it anymore. That's why Epolit isn't just a nice-to-have addition. He could be a crucial element in ensuring this new defensive identity succeeds. Let's rewind briefly to how Dennis Allen's defenses struggled with scrambling quarterbacks in New Orleans. In 2023, Tyson Bagent, not exactly known as a runner, managed to inflict serious damage on Allen's unit with his legs. Why? The Saints' defense, though experienced, was slow and predictable. Players like Cameron Jordan, Demario Davis, and Tyrann Mathieu were seasoned veterans but lacked the quick-twitch reaction needed to keep up with dual-threat QBs. Man coverage, which Allen prefers, often leaves defenders with their backs to the line of scrimmage. If no spy is present, a scrambling quarterback can easily rip off 10 to 15 yards before the nearest linebacker or safety even reacts. It's one of the most dangerous gaps in modern NFL defenses. In contrast, Ruben Epolit doesn't just close that gap, he erases it. If Epolit pans out, he could become the Bears' answer to the Lamar Jacksons and Jalen Hurts of the NFL. Remember, the Bears face all three of the league's top rushing quarterbacks from last season: Daniels, Jackson, and Hurts. If they can't contain them, the playoff race could slip away. If Epolit can neutralize even a few key plays per game, it could swing the momentum in Chicago's favor. And let's not forget, he's also likely to contribute on special teams, which could fast-track his presence on the field while learning the ropes of Allen's system. The beauty of this pick is in its low-risk, high-reward potential. Day 3 linebackers rarely make headlines, but if Epolit becomes a valuable rotation player or spy specialist, he'll have far exceeded his draft expectations, and beyond just physical ability, he's already showing signs of mental readiness, accountability, and eagerness to contribute. Now imagine this. It's 3rd and 6. The Bears are up by 3 in the 4th quarter, and Lamar Jackson rolls out to extend the play. But instead of open turf, he meets a linebacker with wide receiver speed and linebacker mentality. That's the future the Bears could be building with Ruben Epolit II. If you're excited about the future of this defense and want to stay locked in on every Chicago Bears move, from training camp updates to preseason surprises, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a beat. We're building something special here in Chicago, and you don't want to be left behind. Bear down. This season could be different. Stay tuned.